Okay, equity ideas for Thursday. It's currently Wednesday at 5:34. So basing our decisions on closing prices, and we're looking to publish these to our clients first thing in the morning. First up, we're taking a look at Admiral, the insurance group on the FTSE 100. It's bounced very nicely from trend support, as you can see there on the chart, not only on the price but also on a relative basis here. This chart down the bottom is the FTSE 350 paired with Admiral, and clearly trending higher, so a very good sign. Also a bit of a range here, as you can see, sort of £20 marking the top end of that, around about 18.50 is the bottom end, so quite keen to put a buy in on that tomorrow, with stops below that recent low. So looking at Tuesday's candle, that big down day that we saw as being kind of the point at which we will decide that we are wrong if it does go below that. So that's first up. It's a buy on Admiral. In terms of a target on that as well, we're looking for obviously a move to the top end of that range at around about £20. There are some potential take profits targets along the way, particularly that gap that you can see there, which comes in at around about 1904, which is marked here on the resistance. Okay, the next trade is Glencore, which was the top riser on the day yesterday. So not worried by that at all, or fearing that that we may have seen already the move there. I do think there's more to come, particularly in these mining shares. We know they can move quite aggressively. So Glencore held support here at 124, as you can see quite nicely. It's been in a bit of a consolidation phase for the last few weeks or so. It's still trending higher on a relative basis, which is great to see. So it's outperforming the index, which is perfect. The RSI, they're also performing very nicely indeed. So expecting there a move certainly back up to these levels here, which is the previous highs. So we're looking at around about 167 as an initial target. Beyond that, we could see quite a significant move higher, I think, over the coming weeks and months there. So certainly one to keep on your watch list for now. In terms of a stop loss there, the logical one is below these key lows here, which is marked at 125 spot at 8, and below that, if you want to be a bit safe, you could go at 114 spot 2, which is based on that low there. Next, we are looking at Rio Tinto, another mining share, another good day for them yesterday. Again, another one of these shares that's been consolidating in recent weeks around these levels, trending higher against the FTSE 350, looking good on the RSI as well. A nice big green candle there, bouncing off of trend support, so we expect more upside there. Bit of resistance around about here. So we obviously could see that prevent gains in the very near term, but I think once that's taken out, it's a fairly clear path back up to that £24 level, and then potentially beyond. After that, we're looking at Royal Mail, trending very nicely over the last few weeks or so, like clockwork almost on this trend line here, as you can see. There have been some big moves below it there, and yesterday you could argue it came below it as well and closed below it, but the buyers were back in today, forming a hammer candle on the daily chart and potentially looking good to push higher again from here. In terms of a stop loss, you'll be looking at the key low, so that was in fact the low that we saw in yesterday's session, so a really nice reference for a stop there, and very good risk reward with a tight stop there, looking for initially a move to those previous highs, and then once we're above there, we were in blue sky territory, so could push on much higher from that point. So that's it for today in terms of trade ideas. Obviously standard risk warnings and contact details should you wish to get in touch, and we will be in touch again soon. All the best.